Hello, Big Gumbo here. Today I'm going to be testing out Technsports' BetterListerAI to show you what I think about it. I already know what I think about it because I used it the other night and I did 60 listings. But I'll show you to demonstrate the good things and the bad things.
Monumental day. Yesterday we released the Better Lister AI software for eBay. It lists in every single category, gives you pertinent titles, fills out all of your item specifics, prices your items, puts in the proper condition, everything.
Okay, so that's everything it's supposed to do, right? So basically you start out by dragging your photos in. And then this thing goes, let's start a timer. You see that? And this is determined, so you have to press upload, so let's restart it. You know, the speed of this is going to be determined by your internet connection. So we can't really grade them on that. And while this goes, I just got the timer going. I should probably do something else. I don't know, we could watch more video.
Have you, in your reselling eBay career, ever been relegated to painstakingly
18, 19, 20. Okay, it's been 6 minutes and 49 seconds. The photos are uploaded. So now this is the assigning the SKU portion. So basically, you find your first SKU, 29364. And this is one of the parts of it that I really like. So you can't ever like forget to enter a SKU. It's just good. This part's good. 29364. And then you select one. And you hit shift and then select the last one in that. And then you go hit assign SKU. And then you do, and then it automatically right here jumps to the next number. So assign SKU. So we go through all of these. I'm gonna time this part. Okay, that took me a minute and 21 seconds to do about 30 of those. So probably a minute 30 to do 30. I was listening to Technsports podcast or whatever the other day, and he said that one guy in the group did 100 listings in 10 minutes. That's what he said. What do you think about that? So now you select all of them. They're all going to be different items here. And then you hit generate listing data. And this will cost me $15. That's the big thing here. This costs $15 to do 30 of these. Actually 31. I guess it's 31 items. So $15, $15.50. Is it worth $15.50? Now let's time this thing. I think this goes pretty quick. We have 0 progress so far. Continue in background. It's just probably thinking. 19, 20. Okay. It's going now. We got some stuff happening here. It's making some listings. Now, I guess a lot of people are concerned that this will make resellers lazy. Clearly not, because we've already done 40 push-ups, but I am also skeptical of AI in general. And you can see it's giving us the pricing already. And
well, it's like.
And one thing I was curious about is like if you have a pair of Lululemon pants and you photograph the size dot, is it going to pull up the correct style? We got one more. Come on. We're stuck on this last one. This one's tricky. There we go. 4 minutes and 9 seconds. That's not bad. We go to publish. So the way that it's presented here is that like you barely need to check these things. And I think there's going to be a lot of people, Technsports disciple type people, that are just going to just throw them up as is, which I would highly recommend against. Like right off the bat, we got these military Abercrombie pants priced at $23.99. But I'm going to go through here and see if these are any good. Oh, we'll start with the price. Change that to $99.99. I accept a $65 offer on these because they are maybe $70 because there is some fading throughout and the inseam is pretty short. Now, if you were in Technsports' group, I used to be, one of the things that he taught me about the title structure is that you do the brand and then you do like the broadly, what is it? So here the AI is putting cargo pants in, where if you were strictly following the title structure that I've been doing for the last 3 years that I got from Technsports, it would just say Abercrombie pants. And then cargo would be a keyword, right? I don't want to, change my title structure just because of the AI. I don't want to change my whole business because my business works pretty good. Or if we're listening to Pegasus Lounge, it is not a business, it is a hobby. My hobby works pretty great. So Abercrombie pants men's large. There's nothing that says large on them, so we're gonna take that out. There's actually no size tag on them at all. So we're just gonna do Abercrombie pants men's fits 31 by 27. 31 by 27. They are green, not khaki. They kind of look khaki in the pictures, but they're more of an olive green. Let's get rid of all this. Olive green. See, it would be faster for me to just type out my own title than to fix this one. Olive green, military, cargo, paratrooper, baggy, Y2. Oh shit, it doesn't fit. I'm just going to take out olive. Y2K. Okay. Now we're going to go to the description. Abercrombie cargo. See, I don't like how it puts the title in the description again. So I'm going to take that out. Condition. Good light wear with minor fading and some faint discoloration spots pointed out in photos. I agree with that. There's no... Yeah. Features classic utility cargo style with multiple large button flaps. We don't need all this. Embroidered Abercrombie, blah, blah, wide leg, blah, blah. Adjustable internal. Size tag size, regular large. See, there's no tag that says large, so that's wrong. Waist is 17.5 inches, 35 around. That's wrong. Inseam 32. That's wrong. So everything. See, it has some nice little details here. Where people might not keep reading. You have to read this whole thing to figure out what's wrong with it. So there's a whole bunch wrong. So we might as well just delete the whole thing. Not trying to be a hater here. Just being honest. It'd be cool if you could just select it so it just said the condition, because what I figured out the other night is that the condition description that it gives is pretty good. It's pretty accurate and it types out more than I would ever type, but it adds in all this other bullshit and you have to read through all the bullshit to find the two parts of the bullshit that are wrong. So take out all the bullshit, just do condition, and that'd be great. And I know you can do like templates on here where you put in your own template, but then you have to type out the condition every time. So then what's the point of the whole AI? So if they could take out all that bullshit and then just do the condition, which it's good at doing, that'd be great. Like, we don't need the title again and then all this bullshit. Okay. Otherwise, this would be great. Type out the condition for me. So far we've had to correct the title, the description, because the measurements were wrong in the description and the size was wrong in the description. And there was too much extra bullshit. Okay. Now we're going to go to the required item specifics. Brand, Abercrombie & Fitch, size large. I'm not going to fault it for getting the size wrong because there was no size tag. We're just going to put 31. Cargo, regular, department men's, beige. The color's actually green, but it does look kind of beige in the photos. Inseam. 32 is wrong. It's 27, right? 27. Okay, now recommended. Pants, theme, logo outdoor, fit relax, material cotton, waist size 36. Where is it getting that from? Because didn't it say in the description that the waist was 35? And now in here it's 36. Okay, features, adjustable waist, pockets, comfort, lightweight. Does it have an adjustable waist? I guess it has drawstring, so that's adjustable. Canvas, it's more of a twill. Is there a twill option? No, there's no twill option, so we'll just leave canvas. Wide leg, flat front. Vintage, I'm going to say yes. Additional, solid, country, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Here's one issue that I had. Like, say you have a Made in USA shirt and you want to enter it yourself. You have to scroll through all of this. And you might think, oh, just type U and it'll come up. It doesn't come up when you type U because the first thing here is unknown. So if you type U, it doesn't go down. If I type Z, it'll go to Z. But because the first thing here is unknown, you see that? When I type U to look for United States, maybe it's the United States? No. So you have to scroll all the way down and then find United States. That's annoying. That's probably an easy fix. Just take out unknown. Because why is it even there? You could just leave it blank if it's unknown. All right, now we've done all that. And we'll list the item. Now, if these said Adirondacks on them, I'd probably list them for $200. But they don't. Okay, we got one done. Boom. Now we're going to do number 2. Okay, it's all loaded up. Cool Pants Women's 6. Let's double check. Correct. They're Women's 6. Regular. See, the thing is you can't trust it. Because we just figured out on the first one that it gets the size wrong. But the size was not on there. But it made up random measurements. So, personally, I don't trust it. So now every time it does a listing, I have to make sure that the size is correct. And it was correct on this. 6 regular convertible cargo hiking outdoor lightweight pockets. Now, it did not get us the style of these, which is annoying because there's a lot of brands like Kuhl, Lululemon, Vuori. If you don't have that exact style, you might as well just not even list it. It's going to sell for significantly cheaper. So now we have to go to image. They're probably the splash roll-up pants if I had to guess. Oh, nothing. Now image search isn't working either. Okay, what's going on? Is the internet out? We are having thunderstorms. Internet's working. Check this guy out. We like him. Okay, let's try this. Hey, there we go. Oh, they were the splash roll-up pant. I was right. So it didn't get the style. Cargo hiking, splash, roll up. Now, I don't know how much the splash roll up goes for, so I have to research it because we got to see if the price is right on that. Cool, splash, roll up, hiking. Lowest. So we have 236 listed. Let's do a size 6. We have 36 listed. Sold 32. Pretty good sell-through rate. Ended recently. We got 39, 27, 29, 29, 28, 29, 29. I'm going to go $29.99. Okay, what did it price it at? $32.99? That's pretty close. It's kind of between the highest and the average. But I'm going to change it to $29.99. So pricing, I'm going to give it a B+. Title, I'm going to give it a B. It did not get the style. Now, condition, we're going to take out this crap. Condition, gently worn, no visible flaws. That's great. It's got the material, the size is correct, tan beige is correct, convertible design, blah, blah. Okay, the description was good on this one. It has a bunch of extra stuff that we don't need because the item specifics say the exact same stuff. So instead of making it so I have to read this whole thing to check it and then also read all of the item specifics to check it. Okay, I'm seeing something here again. It did the cool with, what do you call this when it has the dots? Now that's not going to be in the drop down on eBay when you're searching for brand because you see how it says custom? You actually have to have this cool. So now for every time I list cool, I have to do this. Right there. See, that's going to be in the drop down on eBay. So please fix that. Correct. The size is correct. Size type regular correct. Cargo correct. Beige women's correct. Pants cotton nylon. Blah, blah, blah. Zip 12. Okay, now we're getting to the measurements. Are they correct? So it says the waist size is 29. Pretty close. I'm going to call it 30 though. And then the inseam is 31. And I think I could get faster at this. So it was wrong on both measurements. No big deal. It was. See, the thing is, he said in the video, he was like, yeah, maybe it's 1 inch off. 1 inch off is a return. So we can't have 1 inch off in measurements. And how does it see this measurement? And what did it say? 30? I don't remember what it said, but like there's the line. Maybe I need to get a different ruler that the AI can read better. It could be me. It could be me. Okay, now additional. Does it even ever fill out additional? I don't think it does. So we don't really have to check additional. That's good. And there we go. Throw it up. So what? There's 2 listings done. Now, I noticed that it's way worse at doing pants than it is at shirts. And let's check out this vintage Cornhuskers shirt. Vintage Nebraska Cornhuskers shirt. Men's XL gray, NCAA football athletic department, 90s. Garment graphics. Activewear. Pretty good here. I don't know why. It probably doesn't need to say athletic department. We'll put 90s single stitch maybe. Or USA would also be good. For the price, probably just about right. It's a college shirt. It's distressed. It's 90s. I like to do an even $19.99 though. But I'm going to say A+ on the price. It'll probably sell for 15 bucks. The title, I'm going to give it an A. Now let's look at the description. Take out that first part we don't need. Condition, fair. Good. Noticeable hole on collar near tag, light seam stress, and underarm. Some minor loose threads wear throughout. Please see all photos for exact flaws. Great. Material 100% cotton, made in USA, color gray. See, it doesn't need to have the color and all this crap because now I have to check all this to see if there's any lies. So just don't put this. If it was 100% accurate, then put all this crap. But now every time anyone lists a listing, because we know that there is untruths in here, now we have to read it every time. So just don't put it. Just put the condition because it's really good at condition. So, I mean, this is all, I don't like how it says true vintage for 90s here because true vintage is pre-1975. This is just vintage, not true vintage. Garment graphics, winter wear label. It says active wear, not winter wear. See, there's another lie. So now we're just going to delete this whole thing. Okay, so it's in the college NCAA category, which is correct. Shirt. It's got the team, the size. This is all going to be good. I already know. Now, here we got to scroll all the way down to find USA. Because I like to put that. Because when I search for vintage shirts for the personal, I'll always search with like USA or single stitch. So I know other people do the same thing. All right, so there's 3 listings. Okay, so here we have some American Eagle cargo pants, men's 31-32, surplus trouser, brown utility workwear. Okay, so it's got 31-32 here. Taking a while to load these photos in. So I guess for the title, it just pulls it off the tag. But for pants, I always put the actual measurements in the title as well because it'll be pretty different most of the time. Like here, they do measure about 32, but if we look at the inseam, they measure 30. So they're 2 inches shorter than what's on the tag. So we're going to put American Eagle pants, men's 32, 32. I'm going to just take out all this crap. These are all good keywords, but we're going to take them out. We're going to do fits. What was it? Okay, 31. Fits 31, 30. Tan, military, surplus, cargo, cotton, Y2K. We'll take out cotton. Y2K. Are they baggy? Oh, they have a 10-inch leg opening, so they're baggy. So we'll take out surplus. All right. So the title's done. Now we have to go through the description. Delete that. Condition, good pre-owned condition, shows light wear with fraying on hems and faint spot on side leg. Yep, there's the faint spot. Light fraying on the hems. Okay. Oh my God. I'm just going to delete all this stuff because we know we don't need it. Okay. So in the future, what I'd probably do is just, I think this could be good if you just get quicker at it. So I know on pants, I have to just delete the title and type my own out. And then for the description, I have to delete the top part and I have to delete the bottom part. Right? And then we're good. But you got to remember, I'm paying 50 cents for this. Oh, and the price was, for any Y2K military style pants, you want to do at least 30 bucks. Okay, for required specifics, American Eagle, size 31, cargo regular, brown, men. Inseam is not 32. So for this, if you go on eBay and you select more info, it'll tell you it wants the measurement of the inseam, not what's on the tag. So here it's pulling from what's on the tag, but if you select more info when you're doing your item specifics on eBay, it does not want the inseam from the tag, it wants the actual inseam. That's why it has inches here. And then for size, it doesn't have inches. So size is what's on the tag. Inseam with the inches, that's the actual measurement, right? So this was wrong. And then for recommended, when you go to recommended and you go to waist size, see how that says inches? That's the actual measurements, not what's on the tag. But it was correct this time because they happened to line up. And I'm sure most of this is going to be correct. And then we save changes. Okay, and another thing I think I could do to make the whole process quicker is just open everything in a new tab. So I'll go like boom, 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 boom. I might have done a couple of them twice, but it doesn't really matter. I probably should have timed this whole thing, but I think you get the idea here. Typically, if I was listing them myself, I would have more done than what we've got done because I'm also able to use sell similar, right? Now I'm just going to go through and do some more listings. If I find anything interesting, I'll check back in with you. All right, it's already time to check back in because it's more stuff that I have to fix. It's taking a while. This could be a computer problem, but this is the most expensive MacBook Pro that you can buy, so I don't think it's a computer issue. It's very fast. Could it be an internet issue? It's just taking a long time for these to load. But, you know, I do have a lot of tabs open. Maybe we shouldn't have opened all these tabs because the AI is probably doing a lot of thinking right now. So maybe just do a couple tabs at a time. But for this one, this is a pair of chocolate chip pants. It didn't come up with that. It did get 90s. These are actually from 1984, not 90s, so that's incorrect. But it's probably just going based on the image and then maybe eBay listings or something. But it needs to go, it doesn't know how to read a military contract number thing. So for this, I'm just going to have to completely restart the title. Military pants, men's, medium, short, probably do desert, combat, chocolate chip. But this one I could for sure just do a sell similar and I would already be done with this listing. But sell similar on myself because I've sold so many of these. But it's better that I just pay 50 cents and take 5 minutes to do it instead. Medium, short, desert, combat, chocolate, chip, 80s, cargo. We'll delete that because that's wrong. And also, if you edit the title, the little title that it puts in here is going to be different than the title that's on there. So it's another reason you have to just delete that. So condition, fair use condition has moderate wear, several flaws present. Several orange stains. I'm just a really bad typer today. On side of leg. Now we're just going to just delete all this because that's all wrong. Okay, Light Industries Inc. Yep, they are Light Industries Inc., so that's correct. Good job. Size medium, style cargo, regular, beige. Now let's see if it got the measurements right. Inseam 32. The inseam measures 30. So wrong on that one. And it's putting it in the pants category. It's not putting it in the military BDU category, which is better to list these in my opinion. The pants category has a lot more item specifics to fill out, whereas the military BDU category, it's like military surplus BDU uniforms. It has like 3 item specifics. And when you search up military stuff, it usually pulls from that category, in my experience. But we'll go with this because this is the exercise today. I'm going to say that the waist measures are around 33, but I always like to round down, so we're going to call it 32. This has it at 34, which is not even close. It's not 90s. It's not canvas either. It's twill, but there's no twill, so... That's one thing about the pants category that I hate. There's no twill. Like, half of all pants are made out of twill. Why would you not have twill? And that's not an AI problem. That's an eBay problem. Okay, so everything else is fine, I guess. But the price is not good. I list these for $45.99. We'll check back in a bit. Okay, we're literally on the next item. I thought this was going great. On this one, it did good with the condition, the title. I had to change the title and I had to change the price. But then I come down here. I'm looking in the item specifics. I'm looking at this. Is all good. I look in here, and then I realize it has me in the polo category. This is a hoodie. This is a hoodie. Now we have to find the hoodie category here. So we have to go, can I just go to clothing? Clothing, shoes, and accessories. Men's clothing. I think it's going to be under activewear hoodies and sweatshirts. Yep. So now we're in the right category. But now all the item specifics are wrong. I guess it doesn't have an Aeropostale, so that's fine. But as the type is polo, let me change it to hoodie, style, pullover. Okay, it's got some, but you get where I'm coming. Okay, neckline is not a crew neck. It's not really any of these. How do I just delete it? Long sleeve fit regular. You see what I'm saying here? And I'm not trying to be a hater and I'm not trying to be dramatic. I want this to be good. I was really excited to sign up for this. I'm messaging everyone, is it good? Because I watched the demonstration. He didn't go through all the item specifics in the demonstration to make sure they were correct. He just like looked at the title, and that's just frustrating. It's like, I feel like he should have made it free at first so that you could gather all this information about what's wrong with it. The best thing about it is the title. It does the title structure pretty close to what I like. And the second best thing about it, no, there's 3 good things about it. The title, the adding of the custom SKUs, and the condition description. But he said it will make less mistakes than you've made in your eBay career. That's what he said, which is just not true. And I do, like, a lot of people don't like Technsports. I personally like him. I can't verify that, you know, a lot of his claims are true. But I learned a lot from him. I learned everything you could learn from him, and then I left. Some people stick around in that group forever, and I don't really understand the point of that. Because he pretty much says the same things over and over again, like, oh, you know, list daily. But this AI thing is kind of going against everything that he's ever said. Because his whole thing is like, the whole thing is, you got the best items with the best listings for the best price, right? That's his whole thing. Sure, my items are good, right? This wasn't a very great example of my best items, but now the listings are all going to be not good, and my prices are all going to be just random prices that are pulled out of I don't know where. So it kind of goes against the whole, you know, mantra of the Technsports thing. And I don't know what would be, I do know what would be motivating someone to go against everything they've been teaching for, years.
And yesterday, 111,000 listings on day number 19. So very good. Thank you, folks.
This is costing me $15 and it's taking me forever. I just don't think this is ready for it to be a charged product. I'm still very optimistic. I think it's heading in the right direction. But if you're a broke bum, I probably wouldn't sign up for this. I'm probably going to just stay signed up. I don't know. It's definitely not worth it for pants. Pants take longer on this than they do. Shirts are fine. Hoodies, it's putting them in the wrong category. This is just taking me much longer than I feel it would if I just did my own listings. And it's stressing me out more because I'm losing $15 for no reason.